Well, hello everyone. I have to go back to this. We're going to part 2 of this water sign. See, someone was part of an LBG club, and they was Mason. They were part of the same-sex club. No disrespect to you. Someone named Janet, apparently, was part of this. But we also have here, I'm communicating with you through numbers, symbols, and patterns. They're sending out symbols and numbers and patterns to you. Someone was emmed and taken out, and they were emmed. This bottom line, someone took someone out, and they want me to say something. So let's see what the picture says. What did this person named Janet may look like, allegedly? Take this with a grain of salt. That was apparently in the same sex club was taken out. Let's see. What did this person may look like, Spirit? Give us some description of this person and who was involved in taking this person out. Who this person was part of this LBG club that was Mason that took out Janet. And we're going to find out more in a minute. Okay, Janet, what do you look like? What did this person look like that was taken out of this, that was, lesbian? What happened? What do you look like, Janet? Give me or somebody that had something to do with it. What do you look like, Janet? Okay, here's a picture of someone may had something to do with it. They said this person has these features. I don't know how true it is. Give me anybody else who was involved. That's a picture that might be specific. I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't let the color fool you. But somebody named Janet was part of the LBG club. Okay, so Janet, what happened to you? What happened to you, Janet? Why was you emmed? Why was you murdered in the first place? I mean, what did they do to you? Are you still alive? We'll put that way. Alright, well, no, you can't. Okay, you're not alive. What's going on, allegedly? They said, no, I'm not alive. I hear it in my head. I'm not alive. That's why I'm laughing, y'all. Excuse me. What's going on with Janet here? Tell me some more, Janet. You're not alive? You're not alive right now? Okay, Janet. Are you alive, Janet? Are you still alive, Janet? Something about a celebrity. It has something to do with a celebrity. A celebrity could be involved in taking somebody named Janet out. So what about this celebrity? What's going on with this celebrity? What's the deal with this celebrity, Spirit? They wanted revenge. Okay, so this celebrity wanted revenge on someone named Janet. So you was taken out for revenge, Janet. So who emmed you? Well, how was you murdered? The devil. Look, the devil. You was murdered by the devil. Somebody was associated with the devil. Had that devil energy. In other words, the devil had somebody was murdered and they was the devil. They had devil. The devil did it. Okay, what did the devil do? Come on, murdered. Okay, they murdered someone's child, and the devil did it for their life insurance. So someone was taken out for their life insurance. In other words, sacrifice, and they were taken out by the devil for their life insurance. So someone may have been taken out for their life insurance. Okay, anything else I need to know? So what's the situation here? What else we need to know about this situation? Who was part of this, taking this person named Janet out? Okay, they were surveillancing somebody named Janet at first. They surveillanced this person, and what else? This person was surveillanced, and what else? It was a phenomenon. See, they were surveillancing this person, and they needed this person for a power supply. Okay, so that's the top secret. In other words, cool aliens. And they would, yeah, I thought so. It was in the tunnel. They took this person, surveillance in this person from the tunnel, and it was a cult members that did it. There was a cult involved in taking somebody named Janet out, and they was doing it for a power supply, and they were doing it for a power supply. So somebody was doing this for a power supply. In other words, if you don't know. So the cult was involved because was this okay? So the cult was using this person, needed this person. The devil needed this person for a power supply. So they went along with it and sacrificed this person, and they were dating this person. Somebody was dating this person that was in a cult. Somebody was part of a cult, and they were dating this person. And they were a couple. There was a couple here. And somebody was having an affair too. Something about affair, and somebody was dating somebody, and they was having an affair. That's what they say. Somebody was having an affair. So let's see what else we're gonna get out. Tell me some more about anything else I need to know about what happened before. I was just trying to see what happened to Janet. Give me some more about Janet. So Janet, you was used for a power supply. Can I get some more information? Anything else I can give to them about this person being taken out for life insurance and M's? Okay. So this person faked their death and they left town. Somebody faked their death after they did this and they left town. Someone named Thomas could have been. Somebody's name could have been Thomas. Somebody in the past name could have been Thomas involved in this allegedly. Somebody took a foolish leap and in the past they took a fool leap. You took your family's and friend to court. Somebody took somebody to court too. They took a foolish leap to take somebody to court allegedly. And they're unsettled times and you need to plan ahead. Someone needs to plan ahead about something. They didn't want to plan ahead. Something about somebody named Violet didn't want to plan ahead. There was a Killer in your neighborhood, so be careful. Somebody was in the neighborhood, and they're in the neighborhood to take somebody out. Your kids were doing too many drugs at the time, allegedly, too. Somebody was on some severe drugs, too. They say allegedly. Also, somebody in a black car may have had a black car in the past and they needed their rent paid. So that was another reason why they did all this. They were lacking, and somebody told them to not do it. And hell no, but they end up doing it anyway. Look at the bigger picture. They didn't want to look at the bigger picture. Somebody named Harry said you needed to look at the bigger picture, but they didn't look at the bigger picture. They didn't want to look at the bigger picture. Allegedly, somebody named Jennifer, they were stealing money. They knew they was going to get some jail time. Somebody was stealing somebody's money and going to get jail time. The CIA is watching everything, was watching this person at this time. Somebody says, I don't know what soulmates and twin mates was in the past. They didn't know what they were. Anything else? So someone has been taken out for a power supply. Time for you to move soon. An old relationship to a new relationship. That's what this person was going to do, but they wasn't doing so. They didn't get that fever pitch like they wanted to, and so somebody with a T in their name could have been involved in it allegedly. Stop a-hole. The police or cops and from heaven is on their way for this. No worries. You haven't got away with nothing because the angels and the helper are here for this. They're coming to solve this crime. Something about back in California. It's nothing forgotten about it. Somebody was raped in the past too when they did this. God saw the old thing and says, I'm on your ass and I'm coming to you real soon. This crime will be solved. You was in the cult leader did it and you faked your death and you gonna pay. Like, share, and subscribe.